Hi guys, so let's solve this first question from CAT 2022 slot 3. You can just give it a try and then we can discuss. Okay, so the question reads, if 3 plus 2 root 2 is a root of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is 0, and 4 plus 2 root 3 is a root of the equation ay square plus my plus n is 0, where a, b, c, m, and n are integers, then the value of b upon m plus c minus 2b upon n is. Okay. Now, a very important concept which we will need to solve this question is whenever we find out the roots of a quadratic equation, guys, for irrational numbers and for imaginary numbers, the roots always occur as conjugates. So if the first root is 3 plus 2 root 2, in essence, we have also been given the second root. The second root will be 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, so for the first equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, the sum of the roots, that is minus b by a, will simply be equal to sum of these two values. These are two conjugates, right? Minus 2 root 2 and plus 2 root 2 gets cancelled. The sum of the two roots will be 3 plus 3, 6. Okay. Similarly, the product of the two roots will be 3 plus 2 root 2 into 3 minus 2 root 2. That's a plus b into a minus b. So product of the roots c by a will be a plus b into a minus b. That's a square minus b square. Right? So 3 square is 9, minus 2 root 2 is 8, 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay. Now, something similar we can write for the second quadratic equation also, right, guys? The first root is 4 plus 2 root 3. Okay, if the first root is 4 plus 2 root 3, the second root will be 4 minus 2 root 3, right? Now, sum of the roots in this case will be minus b by a. B means the coefficient of the variable with the single power. So it is m in this case. In this case, minus m upon a, okay, is sum of the roots. So minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 gets cancelled. Sum of the roots is 4 plus 4, 8. And similarly, the product of the roots will be c by a. So n by a in this case will be equal to product of the roots. So 4 plus 2 root 3 into 4 minus 2 root 3. Same logic. A plus b into a minus b. That's a square. Okay, that is 16 minus 2 root 3 square is 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. Okay, guys. Now what we want to find out is the value of b by m plus c minus 2b upon n. So I'll write it here. B by m plus c minus 2b divided by n. Okay, let us divide everywhere by the term a. So here you will have b by a. In the denominator, I have m by a. In this term, I will get c minus 2b divided by a. And here I have n by a. So I have divided everywhere by a. The reason is because all the terms here are appearing as denominators with a. So I'll just write a, I'll just divide by a everywhere. The first term here becomes b by a upon m by a. And I'll just write it here again, b by a upon m by a, plus the numerator here is c minus 2b upon a, which I'll write as c by a minus 2 times b by a, or it is basically plus 2 times minus b by a, whichever way you want to write it, divide by n by a. And now I simply have to put in the values, right? Minus b upon a is 6. I will get b upon a as minus 6. Okay. If minus m by a is 8, I will simply get m by a is minus 8. Now I'll just plug in the values. B by a, I'll simply put the value as minus 6. M by a, I'll simply put the value minus 8. So the first term here becomes minus 6 upon minus 8. That's 6 by 8 plus here you have c by a. C by a is equal to 1 minus 2 times b by a. So it is 1 minus 2 times b by a is minus 6 again. Divide by n by a. N by a is 4. So here minus 2 into minus 6 is 12 plus 1, 13 by 4. What we want is basically 6 by 8 plus 13 by 4. Now this we can simplify. 6 by 8 plus 13 by 4 can be written as 6 by 8 plus multiplying 2 above and below, 26 by 8. 26 plus 6 is 32 divided by 8. The answer required is 4. Okay, it might appear to be slightly lengthy because of all these adjustments that we have made, dividing by a and all. But if you're comfortable with numbers, you can directly deal with this part here. I mean, you can directly put a as 1 everywhere, and you'll get b as minus 6 and c as 1, and that will simplify things a lot. Okay, so that's your answer, 4.